multiple Pro Bowler, 7 years in the NFL. Casey Hayward is joining us with the Chargers via the Cowherd Global Satellite Network. First of all, Casey, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate that. Congratulations. It's interesting. So you were in practice for years with Aaron Rodgers, and now you're in practice every day with Phillip Rivers. It would seem to me it's obvious. If you go up against a Pro Bowler at practice, Casey, it has to make you better. Did it not? Has it not?
Of course. Both guys have made me better, for sure. Aaron and Phil, for sure. Then I'm also going against Pro Bowlers at wide receiver on my team as well with Keenan. And then, you got Mike Williams and the other Williams, and you got Tyrell and Travis. We got some good guys on the other side that help me out.
Yeah, there's no question. I think the Chargers have the best roster in the NFL. I said this a couple of months ago. All right, so you're spending this week looking at Tom Brady. Tom Brady, we know, is older. When you watch Tom Brady on film, and you faced him before, does he look the same? Is he harder to face? I mean, what do you see on film with Tom Brady, Casey? I
think he's the same. He's a year older since the time we played him last year. So he's probably not as mobile, but he's probably never been mobile. So he still got the same arm. He still got those same guys, minus Brandon Cook. And they won their division. So we're traveling to those guys, so that's saying a lot about that team.
Casey, it's very strange. I've watched you play every game this year. I swear to God, you're better on the road than you are at home. It's kind of a weird circumstance. So the organization moves from San Diego up, and you're playing in right now, the stadium you're not going to be in a couple years. It is fascinating to watch your team. There is something about your team that you're almost this band of brothers when you go on the road together, and you play just fantastic. How do you explain it? Because it looks like you are clearly better on the road.
I'm not sure. I guess we have been better on the road record-wise, but I'm not going to lie. I'd rather play home games, especially in the playoffs. We've been pretty good on the road, so hopefully we can go to New England and continue that streak of winning these games on the road outside of California. But I think as a whole, we just come together, no matter the circumstances, no matter if things going right or wrong for us, we think we're going to win the game, and that's what we've been doing on the road for these last, 8 games we've been on the road.
You go from facing Lamar Jackson, who is an exceptional athlete, who at this point is probably a better runner than a thrower, to facing Tom Brady, who's about as fast as me, but is one of the great throwers of all time. So you're going to face 2 completely separate offenses in 2 weeks. How much of a challenge is that?
It's definitely going to be a challenge because they run the ball well, and then, Tom with his arm, he throws the ball pretty well. Definitely 2 different quarterbacks. We know that Tom can make all the throws, and last week we was kind of challenging Lamar to make all the throws. This week we got to be locked in on the run and the pass from the up front to the linebackers to the secondary. We all kind of got to be locked in, especially in the secondary, because we know they can throw the ball. They got some good receivers that Tom trusts, and Hogan, Edelman, Dorsett, then, of course, Gronk, one of the best tight ends that ever played this game. So we kind of got to be locked in and ready to go.
By the way, when you look at your situation right now, you're a football team with Anthony Lynn as head coach, and we don't know a ton about Anthony Lynn. We've seen Mike McCarthy's and Sean Payton's and Marvin Lewis. We don't know a ton about Anthony Lynn. Tell me what Anthony Lynn is like. Your team is playing great. What makes him work in the NFL? Because people now are telling me, watch out for Anthony Lynn. He's the next great coach. What does he do?
You know what? He doesn't take anything. He gonna hold everybody accountable, from the quarterback to the last guy, on the roster, to the practice squad guy. He gonna hold everybody accountable. Everybody's treated the same way, and I kind of like that about him. He doesn't BS anything, and he's straightforward. And that's what this team about. He's hard nosed, and that's what we try to be. You're a testament of your leaders on the team, and he's our leader, on this team, and he's hard-nosed, and that's what we try to be on each and every Sunday, and try to, take that same carryover from him into the game.
One more question. Mike McCarthy reportedly may get the New York Jets job. You played with him for 4 years. What could you tell me about Mike McCarthy? What was Mike McCarthy's strength as a football coach when he was your coach?
He made everybody believe that you can win the games, and that's what it's about in this league. It's about winning games. And when I was there, we won a lot of games, a lot of playoff games. And I think as an organization, as players, you want somebody that's in there that knows that the team can win, and a guy that's been a winner, and he's been a winner minus these last 2 years. But I love Mike. He gave me my first chance, so I wish him the best of luck no matter wherever he's at.
Casey Hayward. Casey, what kind of game do you think it will be this weekend against New England? High scoring, low scoring, it could be cold weather. Do you envision a certain type of game being played?
I can't envision a tight, but for our defense, we hope it's a low-scoring game.
Right.
That means we're playing well on defense, and on our offense, I hope they score a lot. But it's probably never the way that you envision. They got a really good team. They're good on offense, they're good on defense, and they're good on special teams. So they got the right combination of things to win. Combination of a team to go out there and win it, but we got a good defense, a good offense, and a good special team, and we also got a good leader in field. So we both got the same, ingredients to go out here and try to, make a Super Bowl run.
Hey, Casey, good luck to you and the Chargers this weekend.
No problem, man. Thank you very much.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.